Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Insomnia the Ark. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and the game is loading. And I'm very happy to have you here with me as we leave the nest. And let's see where we're going. So I'm just going here. I can't see where we're going. Well, let's go with it then. First thing in our exploration, because that's the first time we're doing this. The House of Beaketa gladly helps anyone who asks, but in return, the person must provide a service to the house. The indebted one is, with a capital I, interestingly enough, is forced to wear the fetters of conscience on their jaw, a device that guarantees that the debt will be repaid. Oh. So that's what that means. Okay, well, well, let's go to Reservation D106. We do need to go there anyway, so it's sort of unnerving that, like, we've been in this world for 4 hours, in-game and in real life. We have multiple areas. Let's go to Vosnek's store. Huh. One of the main differences between Getter society and that of the near range is family relations. Getters often have more children than the maximum mandated by the government and hide the rest of their kids from public services. This in turn leads to a large population of illegal residents whose lives tend to be rather bleak. Do Getters do that? Not the near range. That's interesting. Hey sir, you're smoking. It's a citizen soldier. Oh, what the heck is wrong with the game right now? It's loading. Yeah, that's what it is. So this is the way out. Let's have a chat with people. Hi. No hi. There's a lot of smoke going around. And Merchant Yosha. Nice hat. You see a man in the standard garb of a traveling salesman. He calmly and attentively watches people trying to guess based on their appearance whether any of them could be his next customer. Hello, friend. May I interest you in any wares? What are you selling? All kinds of knickknacks and supplies. If you need ammo, first aid tools, instruments, then you are at the right place. I also have some weapons. Okay, let's see what you have. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, microchip device. Really? Okay, wait, I gotta go. I'll be right back. So, that's the book. Yeah. And this one I've read already. Gotten all the experience. Yeah. Okay, we're good. And the vice groups over here give us simple parts. Only one of them. So, no thank you. Nice hat. Can I borrow it? I don't even think about it. It's my lucky hat. And you can only take it off from my dead body. Do I look like a man who likes to take items off of clothing off of corpses? How wouldn't I know? Well, actually I am, but you wouldn't know. I need work. Did you get anything for me? You can always search for valuables in abandoned areas. Try to wander away from the reservations. You can still find some interesting things there. It looks like you used to be a miner in the past. I guess a scavenger is probably a better word. You're right. At the time I wandered through a...
The free distribution of food supplies has been suspended due to the state of emergency.
That guy's definitely making a voice. You're right. At the time I wandered through At the time, I wasn't talking about any specific time. I wandered through a lot of abandoned corridors, and I once reached the centrifuge. But then it was as if luck turned its back on me. There were a few times when I almost died. I decided, the hell with all that, life is more valuable. The old connections proved useful to me, and I started selling stuff. At first I was selling what I had, but then, when I got a bit more experienced, I set up a simple business model. You gotta set up a car, that's what it did. So what are some interesting things you've seen at the dump? There really aren't a lot of interesting things out there. Rusted over cryoma-covered levels, can't breathe without a respirator, and you always run the risk of being attacked by one type of beast or other that not even a seasoned zoologist can identify. Honestly, no loot is worth this game of death roulette. Well, yeah. Whereabouts do you usually go? I've been trading in reservations and on the road. I don't go to Sons of Morak, and you don't? Okay, in Beaketa, they have their own merchants. I should probably warn you not to go to places overrun with Moraks and hoods either. These guys have a really particular, shall we say, sense of humor. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know why you're so coy about, death, apparently. Show much got. So, I want to sell you this. Is that worthwhile? Yes, it is. And this. That's a quest item. This is not. Right? Yeah, this is not. This is not either. But I'll keep it around. I'll see what happens. We have an MG 150. 792 millimeter. And we got a rusty axe over here. It's not as good as our weapon over here. What is that? A UA card, universal access card. You can use it to hack a terminal or computer, even if you don't have a particular knowledge about encryption technology. I've read about that. It is... Oh, there's a lot of them. It is sort of expensive. And we have a cheeseburger over here. I'll get the cheeseburger. Fabricated bullets. What is that? Faces of Imrana. It's just a thing. Okay. So let's give you 233. Da. There we go. Thank you very much. And we're good to go. I gotta go. So we have a little bit of food. We're not actually hungry, which is lovely, because apparently traveling fixes that, so I should remember that. And if traveling is free, which so far it seems that it is, we're here at the Apex Electronics. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am? Hi, Vosnek. The man greets you with a bit too much enthusiasm in his voice. Welcome back, buddy! Do we know each other? I'm Vosnek, and you are at my store. Vosnek's Thingamajigs. Isn't that enough? And he laughs contagiously, even though I don't get contagiated. I got a couple of questions for you. Of course, fire away! Tell me about your store. No, of course, I've got all kinds of good things here. A board, radio parts, actually boards, radio parts, compressor generators. Or are you perhaps looking for something computer related? I mean, boards apparently are not computer related. I have anything any residents of any interplanetary station might need. You haven't forgotten where we live, have you? Sometimes I do. I've got a feeling that we're flying inside a giant shopping center. Shopping centers are these things that existed before the war. I watched a documentary on them. There was... They sold everything that your heart desired there, even weapons. It seems to me that this was why the last war started. After all, if that was the case, everyone was probably carrying guns, even kids. Could it possibly have ended any other way? It was basically a planet-sized microwave. Because that's what weapons do, they do microwave radiation. Well, you know what happened after. The planet is a living creature, and we are its damn runny nose. A few mustard plasters in the form of radioactive rain and glaciers, and there we go, off making a run for it in a giant tin can. Nobody needs us, not even we do. All we have left to do is fiddle around with these metal scraps, trying to build something new out of them. Well, you're dead on, Vosnek. And you're a great conversationalist, soldier. I miss good conversations. People have been getting more and more sullen here. Everyone just hides out in their corners off thinking their thoughts in their own little worlds. You know, I want to thank you. One day I haggled with a junkster and got an interesting piece from him. It looked like some sort of electromagnetic gun from old times. Never did find the time to repair it, but maybe you can find a use for it. Thank you very much. And I got an EMP rifle. That looks pretty cool, actually. Shoot as much as you like. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Tell me about your store. Okay, so he goes back to that, and I can continue. So apparently, yeah, okay. You wouldn't happen to have any work for me, would you? Oh, I've got something for you. Hastier, the guy who manages the Steel Rat worships at the Square of Glory, asked me to do him a favor. He wants his repair bot's chip upgraded, if you will. I'm already done with the work. All that's left is to hand over the finished product to the customer. So that's it. Well, it's actually quite far away, and Hastier's shop is often surrounded by the kind of scum that makes you wonder how they're not behind bars yet. I don't even know why Hastier chose such a seedy location for its business. So will you help me? How much will I get? Well, that's up to Hastier, but don't you worry, he's very generous. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much! In case you forgot, Hastier's workshop is located at the Square of Glory. Well, thank you very much. So Vosnek Thingamajigs. A name like that doesn't exactly evoke images of wrenches. Hey, I paid big bucks for this name. Did you? Well, sounds like you might have been scammed, sir. Because in a world like this, you probably don't have trademarks. Anyway, people get paid for coming up with names. I could do that. I contacted the Herb Writers Unions. Or Riders Union. Those guys sure do charge a lot, but the result is well worth it, he says. I told him, I said, whoever pays is right. Yeah. I also okay, so yeah, client is always right. That is what I was trying to say. I also told them that if they don't come up with better names before 5 o'clock, I'll call my store Bollocks. And they came up with a great name right away. They're so creative. Yeah. Yeah. And the slogan is, you want to hear it, don't you? Vozneg's thingamajigs, always in your hand. That is amazing. Hit the nail right on the head, didn't they? Anyway, let's get down to business. Show me what you have. So, I have an EMP rifle that probably is worth nothing. Look at that. It is not worth money. That is interesting. This is not worth enough money for me to... I want to disassemble, basically. Got an Echo Weight. It's a radio? I've seen an Echo 7, actually. It is a radio, yeah. Excuse me. Got a telephone over here. Let's see. There's not much. There's nothing, actually. Thank you. I'll see you around, Vozneg. Now, what is making this noise? Hey! Are you broken? I can't tell. I can't do anything. Well, we do have a workbench. We can make iron plates. Oh, sure. Go ahead. And then this. I can't do anything here. Destroy, unload. Interesting. But that was something else. I can disassemble. Gives me complex weapon parts. 5 of them. I can destroy, which I don't want to do. I can... Is it working? He said he couldn't... It seems that it's working. He said he couldn't fix it. Doesn't mean it's not... It doesn't mean he's right, basically. Hey, you guys. Hanging out by the green light, huh? Yeah, the green light is nice. What do I have here? Maybe. Junk. See what you get. Oh, that takes a while. Ooh, got some nice stuff. Some fabric. DIY 9mm cartridges. We got somebody over here. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am. Sir. Oh, requires Dorb's key. I don't have Dorb's key. Are you Dorb? Yes, you are. That is worrying. No, he's got... Also, he's got a refrigerator. Hey, Dorb. Hey, you. Stop at the entrance. Who are you? You can smell the unbearable stench of feces in the room. Well, yeah. Me? I'm Serge. What? Serge? Screw off, Serge. Well, you're a nice man, aren't you? Can I talk to you again? No, he just says the same thing. Okay, he might be blind or something, or have some short-term memory issues. Hi, I'm not gonna go past the green light, I'm gonna go back this way. Because I think I missed something. Maybe I didn't. Got a getter. There's nothing for us here. So, moving on. It's a linear place, and I like it. Let's see. Oh, boy, it's enormous. Workbench, global map, an area that apparently is not even marked, so no wonder he just tells us to sod off. Hi, excuse me. Hi. Hi, may I? Thank you. Hello. Ooh, a container.
Attention, citizens of the reservation.
Okay.
Celebratory events for Abundance Day have been canceled due to the state.
Abundance Day. No wonder they have been cancelled.
The first day of the 5th month.
Oh no.
Is a holiday.
Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, it is bad. So what happened? Oh. Huh. So what happened the first time around is that I clicked on the extra buttons on my mouse when I gripped it a little bit too tightly. And that's what happened. So you got lockpicks. I need a bunch. Thank you. Need to divide this. This should be reworked, I would say. Yes. Thank you. Bye. See you around. Okay, so I can do this. It's tricky because the last thing is really fast. And now I was overcompensating. And we got some stuff. Nothing amazing. We got hunger. Oh, another one. Okay, let's do this. I don't know where to click either. Okay. Out of lockpicks. Lovely. Hi, Zelerk. An aging man with a sharp, abrasive gaze stiffly nods in response to your greeting. You notice his patch. It reads Commander of the Civilian Militia Corps. Hello, Uniter. So, decided to enroll, did ya? So the reservation could use some help, eh? I might be able to find some time to lend a hand. He narrows his eyes. Well, if you're serious, I can definitely use the help of a fighter from the Ordinate. I have a small errand for you. Some of my guys found a dead Unitor in the outskirts of the reservation. It looks like the poor guy died in a household gas explosion or something. If it weren't for his badge, I doubt anyone would recognize him. According to the ID, the body belonged to Unitor KS0805. His belongings ought to have been delivered to the military base warehouse. These items need to be delivered to Intendant Kelver. Will you do it? Sure. He gives you a small box. Here are the dead men's belongings. Time to head to the base, Unitor. Thank you very much. I'll worry about that. I'll also shut you up. I'll worry about that later. Tell me about life at the reservation. Well, I do have a bit of time to chat. What did you want to know? So what do you do here? I'm in charge of the Civil Militia Corps. I've been working for the administration for many years, and I'm an excellent connoisseur of all local cuisine. What about the Civil Militia? Civil Militia. We are a volunteer-based uniformed service, which helps the Ordinate keep order on the reservations of the near range. Sounds like a recipe for disaster to me, to be honest. The Ordinate wisely decided to allow the residents of reservations to self-govern. Getters prefer for the law to be enforced by their neighbors rather than grim-looking uniformed fellas. Truth be told, service in the militia is not the easiest, nor is it the most profitable occupation. In the near range, every other person carries a concealed gun or a knife, and 1 in 4 is in a gang. Really? And the other guy was saying so many mean things about concealed carry. Not necessarily concealed carry, he wasn't even going that far. He was just saying everybody has a gun. Sounds like a powder keg or something. But apparently it's common thing here. We risk our lives no less than the soldiers defending the border, but the pay citizen soldiers get leaves much to be desired. And that, my friends, is how the word or how the term citizen soldiers actually is explained. I like it. Tell me about the renegades. Back in the day, one could often hear about freedom fighters in the near range. I doubt there are any more of them now that there were back then. Oh, I see. But when Herb got shaken up, the committee immediately started pulling out the weeds and sowing the seeds, I suppose, of law instead. I'm afraid getters are in for some serious changes. What do you think about the explosions in Lim? I'm sure the committee will soon announce who was behind that terrorist attack, and it won't matter whether those folks will actually be guilty or just scapegoats. If the committee doesn't do it, it would cast doubt on whether or not Herb is able to control whatever's happening. Yeah, the game is sparing no expense in pointing out that the committee really doesn't care who did it. They just want it for their military objectives or whatever. So what do you think of the committee? The committee started sniffing around about 10 years ago, trying to find out what was going on in the near range. Only the military used to handle security issues, but after the terror attack in Herb, the council untied the Black Cloaks' hands. I honestly don't think this will end well. High-ranking generals aren't used to sharing their power. What do you think about the Ordinate? I've been collaborating with the Ordinate on security issues for many years. Together we manage our one way or another, but there are still a lot of problems. These days the committee is closely looking into what's been happening in the near range. Most soldiers would probably disagree, but the truth is I see a change for the better. Okay. Thank you. He doesn't actually trade or anything. Hi. Oh, we got a cool looking entrance over there. And smoking a huge cigar. Is that all ash at the top? That's ash at the top. Is that what a cigar? I don't know what that is. Could be a vape thing. I doubt it would be, because it would make sense in the setting and all that. This is not the setting that looks like people vape. That's all I'm saying. This looks like the setting where people smoke. And they smoke with a harsh voice as well. We have administration over here, but there's a passage through the back. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, there's a little bit of a Yeah. Ooh, hi. Excuse me, guys. I thought they were, they weren't wearing any shoes. They are. Can I disable the radios? I wish I could. These are not that obnoxious, though. They're okay. What do we have up here? People typing? You guys have typewriters and stuff? Hey, Levy. Ooh, got a picture. A picture of nice things. It looks nice. I like it. I don't know what it is or is meant to represent. Maybe it's not meant to represent anything. Maybe it's abstract. And it's just nice. Hi. A squat old man evaluates you with his gaze. Within him, boredom, indulgence, and impatient irritation. All of them manage to cohabitate. I guess the Fina didn't say I was busy. Why are you here? Because I have a few questions? Of course. No. I have a folder of 30 cases that I need to look into before the evening comes. Do you think I have time to chit-chat? Okay, I'm sure I'll forget about your voice when I come back to talk to you eventually. For quests and things. I mean, imagine. Ooh. Weapon part schematics. I like that. And I can read. It says studied. Did you notice? It says studied on the things you have studied already. Okay, well, let's go downstairs. Who is this, Dofina? I didn't meet them. I don't think. Maybe we weren't supposed to. Okay, let's check what we have over here. Big heap of trash. Sounds good. It's nice that they just put the trash mostly to the side. Because, of course, they would. Because they wouldn't just be going around trash all over the place. Because that's just ludicrous. Hi. That's Yorn. And that's a getter over here. Hi, excuse me. An unremarkable slouching man absent-mindedly looks around as if waiting for someone to tell him where to go next and what to do. Did you need something? I want to know what's new in this area. Production monitoring has become much more restrictive at the plant. We are managing, but things are getting bad for those who got laid off. Okay, what's the mood among the workers? What do you think? All of our guys are at Granks every night, filling themselves with distillate. But considering the situation, soon they won't even have enough tokens for even the cheapest crick. After getting fired, they don't have much of a choice. They can either go to the Sulfur Geyser and lick the boots of the Sons of Morak, or they can go to the boonies to do equipment maintenance, and anything can happen in the boonies. I see. Let's change the subject then. Looks like this will be a while. I'm afraid it's time for me to go. Bye. Apparently it will be a while. Not really sure what will be a while, but it will. I also like that hatch on the floor right there. I like it. I like it on a personal level. Except, of course, the hatch is not a person, so... Me, personally, I like the hatch. That's what I mean. If that makes any sense. He was admitted to the academy and committed... so they're just so fast. You can pause the video, of course, and read those things. For me, it's tricky. So, administration. Sounds like a place I should go to. Thank whoever made these for the automatic doors. Hi, excuse me. Ma'am? So sorry. Can I... Excuse me. Hi. There we go. Okay, this looks very nice. Dafina! That's who she is. No attention for you. An elderly woman with a huge wart on her cheek is using one finger to lazily type something out on a keyboard. Do you have an appointment? She asks. What is this place? If you miss the huge sign in the inscription, with the inscription administration on it, then you better get your eyes checked with a doctor Honor. I suggest that if you are not aware of where you are, then you have come to the wrong place. What other conclusion can one make? You better not bother me, let alone Commandant Levy. No, I've been up there. Can I speak with the Commandant? I have business, I suppose. You can try, but I can't guarantee he'll see you. Go through the door and up the stairs. Okay. The woman silently nods and gives a bored look to the terminal screen. Oh boy. To leave without distractions, I guess. Oh, look at where we are. Good. So that's how that works. I'm glad to see. I really like how the doors all open and close. I just love it. It's awesome. We got a street cleaner over here. Look at this beauty. Hey, is everything all right? Nope, apparently not. Look at that. There's oil on the floor. Dalmer vehicles. These guys maintain the inscriptions. It's brand new. I mean, it looks brand new, sort of. The bump mapping kind of gives it a little bit of a rugged look, but maybe it's the hard coat that they paint, you know, the bottom of the car. These days, not so much, but the back in cars that are older than 10 years, or maybe even some crappy newer cars, at the bottom of the side panels. Ooh, an Echo 7 over there. And I'm sorry, SMD? Is that SMG? Is that a G? Because the D is very similar. Anyway, it's all good. And I'm overloaded now, which is not. It's not all good. But yeah, old cars, maybe like beneath the doors and all that, had a specific kind of paint that was meant to protect against rocks and, you know, basically, you know, a car when it moves around, you know, rocks jump and all that. And it kind of looks a little bit like that car, which would make some sense. So we are getting a lot of this crap, and I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. Mostly because a repair kit, and I'm disassembling the repair kit. That's nice. Lubricator and some simple parts. That's really nice. Mostly because I might have to sell things, but I don't have. That's a problem, isn't it? So do I need to just sell them, disassemble things for parts? Because that isn't too bad. Like, we make rusty plates out of these things. I can even disassemble a canister, but it's so expensive. How much? What are you gonna give me? 5 rusty plates. That's the reason why it's so expensive. This one gives 2. Yeah, that makes some sense. It's about 25 per rusty plate. What about the Echo over here? Painted circuit board and some circuits. Yeah, I think I'm gonna disassemble some things in here.
Militia commanders.
Fabricate divide.
Commandant's office.
I might disassemble this, or I can't sell it because it doesn't cost anything. So let's disassemble you. Yes. Let's disassemble you. And you. And I say yes, of course, but it's not yes, it's da. There we go. I can't disassemble these things. Gives me cellulose, but I don't need that. Because that's probably for weapons. Can I sort this? Thank you. It's probably for weapon making. And I probably should sell... ammo. Because I'm not going to use it. I don't know. I mean, we're still looking for places to fight in and all that sort of stuff, but... Okay, so I came this way. It's a good opportunity for me to come back through here. And see if anybody... Oh, didn't go in there. Oh, that is... Warnung. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't know what to say. Hi. Is that friendly? Don't crash against me, you idiot. Hi. Excuse me. Is that... Hi. Are you mean? It's a repair kit. Not a repair bot. A repair kit. Let's see what you have over here. Speaker. And a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna disassemble the speaker, most likely. Yeah, some interesting things. Yeah, it resorts things. People moving around. They always look like they're running or something. But no, they're just walking around. That thing is working. That's weird. Wouldn't they, you know, cut off the engine? Save fuel. Apparently they have more than they need. And, ooh, we have more junk. There's so much junk. I love it. And also, this is Vanda. A shop of jackets, I would assume. Teapots. And a globe. I suppose that's just... Yeah. Ooh. Wait a minute, that's not what I got, is it? Oh, the other ones, I got... these rusty plates. And those I transform into steel plates. Right? What do I make out of rusty iron plates? Yeah. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, let's destroy that. And are these very heavy? They're not very heavy. That's lovely. And that makes a mixture. Yeah, get that. Oh, that's pretty decent. Oh, but oh, this porcelain. I need that for quests. Hi. Oh, that is a nice jacket right there, sir. Fanatic. Hi. Oh, boy. And let's look at the things that we can buy. Is that the color? Or, I mean, I suppose with the color of the neons, it would make some sense that it would be the color. But we are out of time for the day, so let's go in there next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Insomnia. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.